What's up? It's your boy Corey B. So let's talk about your inner circle. Yeah. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people don't like to talk about, man. And I've literally posted about this before. I've posted on Instagram about it. I've posted on Twitter. I posted on my blog about it about a year ago. And this is something that I know to be true, man. I really do. I know this to be a true situation that your circle directly affects you. You know, it does. People don't like to hear about it, though. They don't. Because the reality is people don't like change. We inherently, as human beings, we don't like change. Unless it's change that's in our control. And see, people don't like to take control of this kind of change because you have to start navigating through your circle, your friends, your family, the people that you associate with. And I'm not telling you bail on people. I'm not telling you it's like, oh, well, my cousin's a deadbeat, so now I got to stop kicking with it. No, that's not the thing. It's not that you ain't got to, hang out with your cousin no more. It's just you got to start being more in control of your circle and who you're with. You love your cousin. You love your homeboys. But you try to encourage and influence them to seek more and to seek better. And if they don't want to, you got to navigate towards that with or without them. That's what you got to do. And that's what that means by choosing your circle. Because I've had people flat out come to me. They've messaged me. They've commented on my posts. They've talked about how I'm being shallow and that I'm materialistic and that that what I'm saying is ugly and it's not a Christian thought process. Now, I absolutely disagree with this. Okay, I mean, of course I do because I'm posting the opposite. I don't believe I'm being shallow. I don't believe I'm being materialistic because it's not about money. It's about the direction you want your life to go. I was literally talking with my barber and the owner of my barber shop, and we were sitting rapping one day. 2 weeks ago, and we was just sitting there rapping, and we was talking about the idea that when you begin to seek happiness, because you can be in a bad place in your life. We've all gone through something hard. Most of us have. And if you haven't, well, man, blessings to you, but likely you're going to hit something bad here in a moment. It's just life. It's the nature of life. There's ebbs and flows. There's ups and downs. Life happens, man. The world's going to come at you. It's going to happen. Okay, but, he was talking about how, he was talking about how the things that he had faced and how he had gone through these different obstacles in his life. And I was sharing how the same thing. I've been in these moments where things were rough, things were difficult, and you're trying to figure out how you can overcome it. And at some point, you make a change. You make a change in your own attitude towards it. It doesn't mean that everything's all better. It doesn't mean that everything's 100% fixed. But when you change your attitude, then it becomes easier to handle it. So when you change your demeanor and your attitude and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take this head on, and if it's going to keep coming at me, I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to let it break me anymore. I'm going to get up and I'm going to start counting my blessings instead of, allowing those obstacles to tear me down. So when you start counting your blessings and you're like, okay, well, I got up this morning. I got air in my lungs. I got food on my table. I got a roof over my head. I'm able to afford my haircut. Not everybody can. Not everybody's. Some people are struggling to figure out how they're going to eat today. Some people are struggling to breathe today. There's people in hospitals. There's people sick. People dying all over the world. You woke up today without those issues. Man, you are so far beyond where some people are struggling that just be thankful in that alone. And all of a sudden, the obstacles that you're about to face, no matter how hard they are, you might have trouble at your job. I've had trouble in my business. I've had jobs before. I've also had businesses before. But there's times when I struggle and I have, these obstacles that I'm facing. I'm trying to figure out how to, hit these quotas, hit these marks, get these things done and level up so that way I can reinvest in the new platform, the new avenue, where I'm going. And as I'm trying to do these things, I'm hitting walls. I've literally, oh my gosh, for a long time, I'm working a business where I'm all of my business is online. Well, majority of my business is online. I do selling, I do trading, I do investing. All of it happens online. I had a computer that, oh my gosh, every time I turned it on, it was like, it'd be like a whole 30-minute process. My phone was janky. It would just do all these weird quirks and things. I couldn't try to post videos. I mean, I couldn't, man, it was just, it seemed like I would have these moments where I'm like, everything is coming at me and everything's trying to break me down and everything's trying to make me just mad. And I'd have these moments where I was mad. I was like, this sucks, man. Why is this happening? Why can't I just get a break? But you know what? Then I'd have those moments of clarity. I'm like, you know what? This is a huge, huge first world problem. My technology isn't working well. My technology is my smartphone ain't being smart. Okay, so when I was able to rationalize how bad things were and I realized that they weren't really as bad as they could be, then I was able to better deal with them. And as I became happier, and I was like, you know what? I'm all right. I'm good. I got this. I can face today. I'm going to be okay. And my buddies, as I was talking in the barbershop, we was talking about this, and it's like, as you became more happy, all of a sudden, people start looking at you different. Your homeboy that you was just kicking it with, all of a sudden, he's looking at you, and he's like, you know what? I don't know what you're so happy about, because I just saw you the other day, and you was different. I saw you last week, and you was different. I saw you last month, or you was hella different last month. All of a sudden, they start tripping because how they see you being different. So they see you different, and instead of being happy for you and joyful for you and trying to embrace your accounting of your blessings, they start feeling a type of way about you, and they start being like, maybe we can't kick it no more because you changed, dog. You're not the same. It's a real thing. So sometimes it's not even a choice of you deciding not to kick it with people. Sometimes you just changing your attitude and redirecting your focus. Instead of directing your focus on, man, I got to make time for Craig. I got to make time for Tim. I got to make time for my, Suzanne. And you got to make time for your cousin, your homies, and all this stuff. Instead of getting yourself in a mentality that you got to make time for people, get yourself in a mentality of what are my blessings? What is my purpose? And what am I doing with my life today? And if you could focus on the bigger picture of what today is, what you're going to focus on, how you're going to get there, and how you're going to be positive and impactful and efficient and productive in what you're trying to get done and what you're trying to accomplish, if you redirect your focus to that, all of a sudden that circle just gets smaller on its own because they don't know how to handle that because they ain't ready to grow yet. Now that sounds harsh, but it's real. I'm talking real right now. They get to the point where they're not ready to grow yet. If you start growing beyond the growth of your circle will shrink. Now, as time goes on, as we were talking, it's interesting. It's a weird anomaly because your circle will go from huge to really small. And then all of a sudden, as you're actually impacting people, as you're actually helping people, as people are starting to see you for where you really coming from and that you're genuine, all of a sudden your circle starts to grow. But your circle's growing based on more genuine connections. Yeah, that's right. Your circle's not growing just because y'all been kicking it since high school. Your circle's not growing just because, they happen to live next door to you, so you're going to be cool and y'all going to kick it. Your circle's not growing just because you have a few extra colleagues now because your business, your company's growing or the place that you're working is growing and there's more people that got hired there. Or your circle's not growing just because you found out that you had some distant cousins that you ain't met, but now that you met them, okay, I guess they're in the circle. No, man, your circle's growing because people are genuinely seeing for who you are and they want to be a part of that. And then when they want to be a part of where you're going and what you're doing, all of a sudden, man, your circle's more powerful. It don't matter if it's 3 or 300, that circle's way more powerful than 3,000 of people who aren't genuine. Yeah, it's real talk. Quality, not quantity. And don't feel like you have to be some type of way. Don't have to play yourself down to stay in your circle. Well, my boys aren't going to respect me if I'm gonna, ain't none of us ever made it. We all dropped out, me and my homies, we all dropped out in the 8th grade. So I can't go get educated because then they're not going to be cool with me. No, man, get educated. And then just don't talk down to them. Be cool, be genuine, and they're going to see you and respect you for what you're doing. And if they don't, then they're not real. Same thing with other things. You become a nurse, a lawyer. You don't have to dumb yourself down around your friends or your cousins or your whoever. You don't have to talk down to them. But you don't have to dumb yourself down either. Same thing if you want to be an investor and you want to start changing your life and you want to start building for your future. You want to start, I want to be in a circle where we're not talking about, we ain't got people's names in our mouth, but we got our future in our mouth. Yeah, that's what I want to be in. That's what I've been thriving on lately. That's my circle. That's my people. That's my squad. That's what I talk with Kimberly about. That's what I talk to Z about. That's what I talk to Garrett and Gabby about. That's what I talk to, my boy David about. When I talk to my people, my circle, my squad, when I talk to them, this is what we're talking about. I'm talking about the future. Yeah, I holler at them. I'm like, how's the kids? How's this? How's, what's going on? Y'all see that fight the other night? Or did y'all see that new movie? We rap about things. We talk about normal life. But the majority of what we focus on is, man, where's our next move? Not just the next move, but like a chess game, man. We talking 3 and 4 and 5 moves down the way. That's what we're talking about. Because that's where our mentality is. That's where my mentality is. That's where Z is at. That's where Garrett, Gabby, Kimberly. This is where we're at. We're not looking at the now. The now's too small. We're not even looking at the tomorrow. Oh no. We got bigger on our minds. And because of that, has my circle gotten a little smaller? Yeah, it has. Some people, I start talking about things and they're like, oh, okay, man, well, it's been real. I got to bounce. All right, that's cool, man. You got to bounce. Deuces. I got love for you, man. I got love. It's all good. But if you got to bounce, you got to bounce. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I ain't mad at you because you got to do what you got to do. And I ain't mad at you because you're not ready to be here and because I'm not ready to be there. It's my walk. It's my life. It's my family. It's your walk. It's your family. It's your life. You got to do what's best for you. And if your circle rides with you, then they ride with you. And if they don't, let them kick rocks. All right. I got love and I got respect, man. And I'm saying all of this with sincerity. I'm not telling you to start alienating your people. I'm telling you to start leveling yourself up and focus on the right things. And if they walk with you, then they walk with you. And if they ride with you, they ride with you. That's it. All right. I hope this is hitting y'all's heart the right way. I hope y'all take this and marinate on it. And it really, really gives y'all just some clarity of where we can go if we really want to. Y'all be sure y'all subscribe, ding that bell, get your notifications. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to keep coming at you. I'm going to keep bringing y'all new content. I'm going to keep putting it down for y'all because that's just how I do what I'm doing. And that's just how we're going to keep lifting each other up. So y'all got some things y'all want to talk about? Y'all got some comments? Please leave them below. Give your boy a like on this one because, this one's good. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it good. I know this is a good post. This is a really good post. So y'all give your boy some love. Hit that little heart down there. Yeah, that's right. And then, y'all want to hit me up anywhere else? Y'all know where to find me. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, beingcoreybayless.com. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Until next time, I'm out.